Warning, this video may contain content that may not be suitable for children or anyone else that is easily offended. Strong language, graphic content, nudity, bad jokes, and a possible idiot, aka myself, may be featured in the following clip. Viewer discretion is advised. Channel is not responsible for any damages that you receive watching this video.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Zems, and welcome to 9 scary school lockdown experiences coming from Reddit. This video is by Bizarrebub, so if you guys haven't already, be sure to swoop down to the description box, click on that link, go watch the video to the entirety while me pausing and stopping and talking through the whole thing. You guys already know how it goes, man. Keep supporting the videos, and the videos will keep coming. Thank you guys so much, man. Let's keep growing. Let's keep doing what we got to do and get to 5K. I don't think I can say about school lockdown experiences, man. That's the worst place to get caught lacking, man. You have no weapons. You don't have anything unless you're from the hood and you have school police. Other than that, man, you're gonna have to wait for them to respond. And if they're getting SWAT and they're getting all these other law enforcement, like, agencies and whatnot, then you're going to be sitting there for a long time, man. 3 to 4 minutes is a very long time. A lot can happen in that short amount of time. But for now, let's get it.
Attention staff, please listen closely. Please lock your classroom doors immediately. Lock windows. Move students away from windows. This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Who's about to go down, boy? That's what you.
From a terrifying encounter with a school intruder to a situation that had many students on edge, here are 9 scary incidents of school lockdowns.
Number 9.
Back in middle school, we were put on a level 3 lockdown.
Level 3?
The highest level, gunmen, immediate danger. We scooted our little 7th grade asses to the corner of the class with the lights off. And it's at that moment we realize our teacher forgot her room keys in the teacher's lounge.
You fired.
So here's a bunch of 7th graders soiling their pants in an unlocked classroom with the teacher holding a metal ruler, ready to strike anyone who comes to that door.
What you gonna do, swat the bullet? That shit gonna break your whole ruler in half, bro. You gonna measure it?
After 10 minutes of hearing my own heartbeat, an announcement says we can resume class.
Oh.
There were no police on campus or anything. Turns out, 2 kids got into a fist fight in the gym, and the burly vice principal was not there to break it up, leaving the secretaries to lock down the entire school. A level 3 lockdown.
That's
over
something
a middle
serious.
School fight.
Yeah, she got in trouble for that. See, that's fire worthy. Just go break it up. Why would you get on things level 3 lockdown over a school fight? Break it up, man. Like, why would you do that? Put people, now the kids got pee underwear and dookie stains and their Ninja Turtle drawers, all because you want to do level 3 lockdown. I know one thing, you better have my money to replace them drawers, I tell you that much, bro. Especially if it was my Captain America drawers that I had back then, or my Incredible Hulk ones, bro. I guarantee you coming out of pocket, bro, or I'm taking you to court.
I've posted before, but it's appropriate here. In the 8th grade, we had a code red, lockdown.
Code red?
Because someone reported that a kid on school grounds had a gun. We turned off all the lights and locked the door in our classroom. Slowly, our teacher had our class make our way to the side of the room that couldn't be seen through the rectangular window on the door. Some kids were whimpering and scared, so she promptly yelled/whispered at us that there was nothing to be afraid of.
Up until?
Probably just a drill, until the doorknob started to jiggle. She was a large woman, so I was quite surprised at how quickly she moved. She ran into the supply closet behind her desk, and the door clicked locked. When the door opened, it was a police officer who'd been assigned to check all the rooms.
It would be nice to say, police or something, like, bro, don't just walk up and start jiggling the door. What if you got a weapon ready to just whop your ass on top of your head and you over there just jiggling door handles during a code red? It's not talking about Mountain Dew, nasty soda.
He looked around in confusion and asked, where is your teacher? I remember it clear as day. I'm sitting in my 9th period class, Mr. P's geography class, with
9th period? What school you go to? I had 6.
My best friend. We're watching a video on trade throughout the world when we hear some loud noises. We figured it could be a senior prank. They had decked the halls the day before. A couple of screams. We see kids running down our hallway. Mr. P gets up, looks out the door, and shuts it quickly, turns the lights off, and tells us to get down. As he's sending us to the corner and trying to hide us, the lockdown comes down over our school. It's weird. We heard these loud noises, but they didn't register as gunshots. We heard screaming, but we just didn't process it. And through all this noise, it's silent at the same time. You can hear the person next to you breathing. You can see your friends crying, trying to contact your friends and family.
Yeah.
That's when I get text from my best friend at a different school. Jay, are you okay? I was confused by the text. Yeah, We're hearing loud noises. I don't know what's happening. Screaming outside the classroom. I texted back.
I'm getting the chills, bro.
It took forever to send. I got another text. Stay down. There's an active shooter at your school. My heart dropped. I just remember grabbing my best friend and holding her so tight.
The only thing I can do, man, if that's happening, I'm texting my mom, bro. I gotta call my mom or my brothers and my sisters and stuff. That'll be my first thing. Especially if I start hearing loud noises and screaming, I'm calling family first, bro. Because right then and there, I'm just gonna be like, hey, you know, I'm gonna fight for mine. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just gonna assume it's that time. Me, I'm like, this is the final stand, bro. It's the final countdown, like the song. But can you imagine the people that actually went through this? Though, like, oh my goodness, man.
Telling each other we loved each other. Texting my parents and my uncle and anyone who means anything to me. Goodbye. If I don't make it out of the shooting alive, I love you. And then putting my phone down and just sitting in darkness as we listen. Don't shoot. Put the gun down. One went this way. We would quickly learn there were two shooters.
Is this the Columbine?
About an hour after the shooting started, the cops busted into our rooms, rifles aimed at us, yelling, "Freeze, put your hands in the air and stand up slowly." And I just remember walking out of the classroom, surrounded by police, crying my eyes out, seeing blood on the floor. Some police were telling us, "You're okay, you're safe, you're doing so well," but I just couldn't hear them. I just couldn't. I was crying, and my friends were crying, even the teachers. We made it out of the school, and it was pouring rain. Typical Colorado. It was cold, so us high schoolers gave our sweatshirts to the younger kids to shield them from the rain and the wind. To this day, it haunts me, and it always will. Always.
So they're gonna tell us
I will never forget the events that happened on that horrible, horrible day in May.
After countless hours of research, I just discovered, I think it was the STEM Highland Ranch school shooting, I believe. That's the one that popped up in a Google search, because he said May in Colorado. And that's the one that popped up the most. And it was like more results for that one than any other one. So I'm thinking it was that one. Don't quote me on that. But man, that's crazy, man. Some kids didn't make it home that night. Just imagine the parents that kissed their kids goodbye and be like, all right, see you home. Or yeah, happy birthday, kid, and whatever. And sent them to school and never to see them again till the day they were buried.
This is according to my friend's mother. She is a survivor of the Columbine massacre.
Oh!
It was terrifying. The feeling of sitting in a hot room next to all your friends as you look out the door and watch someone drop dead right outside. The pounding on the door of someone wanting to get in, only to be hit in the side, the loud shots and screams. But the one thing that tops it off is the running. When you bust out the door, adrenaline rushes through your body. You don't know what it's like to hear shots and mere feet behind you as you burst through the doors of the school, hands raised, crying, being held in the arms of your parents as you sit trembling in the car and endure nightmares for years to come.
That's crazy, dude.
My high school was put on lockdown. I remember sitting in English class and someone came onto the PA system and said something along the lines of, "Attention staff, John Smith has entered the building." Except it wasn't John Smith. I just cannot recall the name.
What?
It sounded very suspicious, and it was actually a code for teachers. Our teacher could not find her reference book, but she knew it was serious, so she locked the door, turned off the lights, and put us all in the corner of the room. We kept hearing commotion in the hallways, lots of people going by. After being locked in the room for probably 10 minutes, we realized everyone else was evacuating the school.
Oh, she locked her in.
We probably shouldn't be locking ourselves in the room. So we also evacuated. And when we got outside, there were police everywhere.
Was it a
The
bomb
full-out
threat?
bomb squad entering the school with sniffer dogs. So clearly locking ourselves in the classroom wasn't the smartest choice. Ended up that someone wrote a bomb threat on a bathroom stall. And it was actually put there 2 weeks prior. But the main janitor was on vacation, and the sub-in one wasn't doing the best job, and never saw it. Main janitor came back and took notice of the threat.
See, this is why some teachers need to read their handbooks. Now, what if it was, let's say hypothetically speaking, there was an explosive somewhere in the school and she just locked them in there to their death. Well, read your protocol, especially the emergency ones. If not, if you have to read anything, please read the emergency ones, because emergencies happen when you least expect it, and it happens all the time. And that's going to determine whether you either save or get yourself or someone else killed alongside you. Dang, these is pretty bad, man. I can't, oh man. I think that's why I need to have, I'm all for the Second Amendment, bro. Especially the open
doing it. Concealed carry, bruh. Concealed carry is coming in clutch, bro. 100%. Because those are the times you want to be like, oh, bruh, you wanna pop off right now in school? Bet I got something for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you can't do it in high school, obviously. But that's why I'm in favor of concealed carry. Because you never know when you're going to be in a tight situation when you need something to get you out of it. And rulers and textbooks, like I said in the beginning, it's not about to help you get through it. Teachers are not going to protect you. Some might. Some will definitely jump in front of a bullet for you. Others leave you right there and run for it, bro. I ain't gonna never forget the teacher. Ooh, her name was Miss McIntyre. Oh my God, I hated that woman. She made me miss about 2 or 3 field trips. I probably deserved it though. I was bad. I was a bad kid. I got into so many fights, man. I got sent to class. I got kicked out of class all the time. There's nothing to be proud of, but looking back, that's pretty funny. I was bad. I changed for the better though, so that's good.
On my 8th birthday, we had a lockdown at school.
8th?
I was a couple minutes late because I was bringing cupcakes and goodie bags for everybody. A teacher spotted me alone on the playground sometime after class had started,
Sus.
and she dragged me inside.
Red flag.
We hid under our desks for a couple hours with the lights turned off and doors locked. Turns out, there was a gunman on our school grounds who was our neighboring class's boy's dad. Nobody got hurt except the gunman himself,
Oh, he got
who
clapped?
shot himself just outside the school.
Damn, why'd you do your son like
that? It was
that?
the day before Thanksgiving break, and I was a freshman in high school. All of a sudden, we heard screaming down the hall, and these kids started running to our classroom. It was only seconds later, there was an announcement we were in lockdown. Our teacher soon locked us in and ran toward the disturbance.
Oh,
We were locked in the room for a while. It wasn't until the end of the day we found out that one of the kids in the Spanish class down the hall from our room had brought 2 machetes to school and was trying to slice as many people as possible.
What the fuck?
My teacher had been one of many who tackled him down.
There we go.
A few people were injured, but no one was killed.
Bruh, them teachers ran towards it. It was like, here, kids, you stay here, study this for the exam that's coming up. I'm going to be right back. He went in there, tackled him. Wow, hit stick to Ray Lewis's ass, bro. Patrol Apollo went in there, trucked him. Boom, hit stick. He probably fumbled with machetes. He knocked him out, boy. Got him up. I don't know why people just don't take it out on the people that made them mad. I don't know why they take it out on everybody. You know what I'm saying? Just go fight the dude that made you mad. Go fight the bully. Don't kill the whole school, because what did everybody else do to you? Probably nothing. I never understood that. Like, oh, one person did this to me. One person bullied me, so I'm gonna take it out on everyone. No, it don't work like that. Just take it out on the person that freaking made you mad. Don't kill him. Probably rough him up a little bit, but you don't have to go to that extreme. Take it out on a game of Madden, a fight, box it out, do something, man. Try to chop people in half, bro. This is not Aztec Warriors or whatever that movie called, Apocalypto, whatever it's called.
When I was in the 3rd grade, a car crashed through the playground fence during morning recess and hit another kid. After that happened, we were all rushed inside and weren't allowed to have recess for the rest of the day. I remember that a helicopter was flown to the playground to bring the girl to a hospital.
Please tell me she lived.
We were all waiting for updates the whole day. It was pretty traumatic. I don't remember all the details, but I know she ended up being okay in the end.
Oh man, my heart couldn't take it.
Once
bro.
in high school, somebody found a hit list in one of the ladies' restrooms. They did a full...
Like a hit list or like a hit list? Make sure you know the difference about boy. A hit list or a hit list or a hit list. I'm sorry.
Full sweep of the building with bomb dogs, gathered all the kids on the list and sent them home. It was mostly the popular crowd from the junior and sophomore classes. No, I wasn't on said list. We sat in second period for well over 2 hours. After the first 20 minutes of serious business lockdown stuff, our teacher got bored. One group of us played cards. The other was chatting away on phones to kids in other classrooms. To all the people asking, this was in central Pennsylvania, in the suburbs outside of Harrisburg.
One thing I can say I love about Bizarrebub is he gets right to the point and he's super creepy with it. He doesn't stall, he doesn't pause, he doesn't do any of that. He just jumps right to the point. The whole story still just be scary. If you guys haven't already, please swoop down to the description box, call that link, go watch the videos in entirety. I'll be pausing and stopping and talking through the whole thing. Yo, this one was super creepy. The Columbine one kind of made my skin crawl, and the other one as well. The 2 school shooters that he said it was just a lot of loud noise, and it's probably his mom texted or his friend texted from another school saying that if he was okay and stuff, and he texted his mom and said goodbye and didn't ever look at his phone again. Because I feel like if you look at your phone again, you're going to have to respond. And I don't think he wanted to respond because he just wanted to leave it how he left, you know, short and sweet. You know, I said my goodbyes and then it is what it is. But if you guys enjoy, man, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, support your boy. Give me some more recommendations down in the comment section below, and I'll go check them out. But again, thank you guys for watching. Let me know down in the comment section which one you thought was more scary, and also let me know if you have any school lockdown stories, just like Bizarrebub said. I'm curious to know.